This is Dorothy with Scrapbooking. So this is project number 3 that we're going to do. So this was the one that had the tile paper that was a little difficult to cut, but we did it. And so I'm gathering the pieces here, and I'm just kind of reading this part. It says sponge white daisy cardstock accent and large flower die cut with flamingo ink. Okay, so I don't know which one that is. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and poke out. Here's the large flower they've got to be talking about. And then we've got, these look to be journaling strips. If you want to journal, another way, if you want to make your own little card, you certainly can. Instead of using the strips, that's up to you. We've got 4 of them. And then we've got a little pink flag banner. Here's a tile, and then, okay, here we've got, here's another journaling strip. It's a lot of journaling strips. And then we've got these cute little pink, they could be like a little ribbon even. They're like a 1/4 inch wide, and they look like they've got the thread coming through it, like some of that ribbon has the contrasting thread running through it. Okay, and then we've got some big tile pieces and some of the chevron, also in pink. Okay, so they're talking about a white daisy cardstock accent and large die flower. So this is clearly the large die flower cut. But I have to tell you, I don't know exactly what they're referring to with, these are all the pieces I kind of separated. This was the exclusive paper that had the yellow part that was cut off. And here are 2 of the strips, here and here, that are the 1 tile width. And here are the 4 tile and 6 tile. Maybe I might have to make my own. Well, here's a piece of white daisy. So what I could do, and it's not on my sticker sheet. I wonder if that's something that I should have, wonder if I wasn't supposed to use that one, because it's the perfect size for this. Let me just, I don't see it with anything else. Well, when you're unpacking, you may want to pay attention. And maybe I misplaced or threw out accidentally. Something. So I'm just going to cut out a piece here. You know what? There is a die cut that came with, let me think. Well, I'm just going to continue cutting this out. I am sure, you know, there was that sticker that I probably shouldn't have used where I used it. Anyway, not a big deal. I traced it and I've cut it out. And so that is going to fit like that. Okay, so we're going to rub part of the rounded edge of the sponge on the pad. So we've done this before. Here's my sponge, and here's my flamingo. I'm going to soak up get a bunch of ink and then blot it off. And then it just kind of looks like the center of the flower. Is pink, so just kind of pale. And then the this piece, excuse me, so lightly pounce the sponge and then rub gently onto the circular area. So I'm going to do it okay. There's mine. Let me put this away so I don't get in trouble. I've been known to set paper on top of okay, so it just has a little hint with some darker edges around the paper, and I don't mind that a bit. And so I'm going to use my liquid glue. Make sure I've got it oriented in the right direction. So I'm putting glue on the one side. Just doing it over here over the scrap paper so it doesn't drop all over the place. Okay, so here's my rose. And I'll let that sit and firm up. Put my glue away. Okay, so let's see. We're going to set this over to the side, and here's my white daisy base, and attach 3A, which is this strip. So I'm going to put it down on the bottom here. And then this will go, let's see, how does this fit? This is going to go up here. I have some little, I'm going to trim off the little blue edge because I didn't do an absolutely perfect cut off of this zip strip. So pretty easy to trim with our really wonderful, one of my favorite tools, the microtip scissors. And these are Teflon coated so stuff doesn't stick to them. Okay, so that one's going to go here. So if I butt them up to each other, then how much space is left? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these here, so the little 4 is going to go here. And then the pink chevron is going to go down. Looks like there's a little bit of space in between. Like that. Okay. And then comes the 6 tile. Okay, this is going to go down. There's more than a little space. It looks like it might even be like about 1/8 of an inch or so. So let me just add a little bit more here. And I'm going to add that much space. So you can see the white border around here. About like that. And then this, it's kind of hard to get these spaced just correctly. Okay, so I usually tell you, if you're trying to space things out evenly, you want to put your end pieces in first, and then you can adjust the middle pieces, evening up the space in between. Well, I took some paper with me. And then this one, same kind of thing. I'm going to add a little bit more space. Sorry about this. Geez. I really thought those were going to butt up to each other. They don't. So I'm adding a little bit more of space. Okay. Okay, and I'm just going to keep some white space in between everything here, and then I'll cover up the edges with this. And then my little pink strip. Okay, so this one is going to go on the space in between the tiles and the blue. Okay, there we go. Well, interesting. Okay, we're going to have like a 4x6 is going to go in the middle. So we're going to do this, and then a 3x4 and a 3x4. Okay, so these are the photo mats. And it comes over like 1/4 of an inch and maybe 3/4 of an inch down. Actually about 1/2 an inch. So, and 3/8 of an inch. So about like that. And then the same thing on this side. So once again, you know, if you're centering stuff, then you want to put the 2 end pieces down first, and then you can center this more easily by just dividing, evenly spacing. And so that's going to go like that. And Getaway is going to go down here, and I'll tell you where I get that from. This is where it's a sticker. So let's take the A and put the A in the middle of the 4x6 here. Okay, and I'm leaving some space. And then we can put the rest of the word on either side. This is great because it's a 7-letter word, so you've got the A that goes right in the center. And of course the W is a super wide letter, so it takes up a lot of space. And the Y. Okay. And we are going to use this. So let me put this over here, and we're going to get our big flower, and it is going to overlap. So I'm going to put it down, let's see. Okay. So yesterday, I think I was saying that I was watching, my husband and I have been binging Longmire, and that it's okay to see with your kids. Well, I just saw the last Longmire. And you may want to hold back on having your kids watch that one with you. Just saying. It's been pretty calm until this last one. So, but what a great show. I was kind of hoping that there was going to be another season coming, but it doesn't look like there is. Which I'm fortunate. It was a really good show. It was really well written and well acted. Okay, so I'm going to put my rose right here. And I just lifted my G to put it underneath. And then this little, what does it say? Another fantastic getaway is what it says. And this could actually be popped up. So I think what I'm going to do is, because they have it going over the picture. So I'm going to put a small piece of tape right along here. So after you get your picture down, then you can stick it down if you want to. And so just as a reminder, 4x6, and 3x4s. Okay, and then we've got this little, one of the little acrylic elements. And I'm going to put a little dot here and a little dot there and put it down right there. I do like those little elements. Okay, page 1. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the right-hand page, page 2. And we've got, let's do it the same way, where we put put some at the end there. Put the single tile border down here at the end. Trim off a little piece here. And then we learned something from the last one, didn't we? So the 6 goes here, and then the pink, and the 4, and the single large one, that's the die cut. And so we're going to do it, we're going to space them kind of out like that. Okay. So I made the mistake of thinking that they butted up to each other, and that was definitely the wrong assumption. So I would just space them out. Then you won't be pulling them up 3 and 4 times like I did. That's no fun. Okay, I like how there's just a little touch of pink in the tiles. Okay, and then we're gonna put our blue, whoops, blue piece in here, and that is gonna go kind of like that. And then our little pink border goes down at the bottom. Here's our pink border, and then our zip strip. That's going to go like that. Okay, so we've got, let me turn it back around. And we have it's like a 3x4, and then for a 3x3, and then a 3x3, and a 3x4, and then a 3x4. This was for that rose. That's what that was for. So it wasn't a cutout, it was just a square. I mean, it wasn't a die cut, or it wasn't printed or anything. It was just a square that you were going to have to cut anyway, because that was in with the mats. Okay, so we're going to do, and I am going to align it with the center of these little guys. Like that, okay? And then the 3x3 is just going to be right under it, aligned with it. And not a lot of space goes in between them. I think I'll put this one down first. Once again, when you're centering things, then you want to, okay, so we're going to do that. So there's one of these showing over here, and I'm aligning it along the center of those little guys, and then this one is just going to get centered right in the middle there. And this one is going to go like that. And so we've got a 3x3, a 3x3, 3x4, 3x4, 3x4. Okay? So this one is really, this layout, not too bad to do. Like I said, once again, you don't have to put these place photo here. They're reminders, or you can leave them there, whichever you'd rather. Remember, this is your scrapbooking. So, you know, and there's nobody that's going to come to your house and check how you've done it. And creativity is good for the brain. It's healthy. And so they've got the strips here. So I will go ahead and use those. You could make your own journaling, just saying. And they have them lined up. You don't have to do that. You could zigzag them if you wanted to. And they have some of these little single tiles. Wonder where this goes. Ah, there's like one here. There's two of them, but I don't know if I have, let me think. I think I may have to go get another tile here. And I'm going to pop mine up just because there isn't a lot of dimension going on. It's a lot of busyness, but not a lot of dimension. And so I'm going to pop that guy up. And then I'll put another journaling. Sometimes I want to use my scrapbook pages as a bucket list for what I need to do. Like I should take a vacation where tiles are famous. Let's see. Okay, I'm picking this tile to go there. So like, who has tiles? Yeah, anyway, countries that have tiles. Is it Morocco? Turkey? Mexico? Places that are known for tiles. Italy, maybe? So, and then I'm going to add a little glue. Put that right in the center. Okay, so let's see if there is, here it is. And I'm gonna use my any text strip and then stick it there. So we've got our little banner things. We've got all of our photos and our tiles and our journaling strips. So I think we've got everything. And so that's all three layouts. Now let me show you what we've got left. We have best, left, we have, and then you could put those like on either side of it, or you could even use these little hearts that were in there. So you still have a title that you can use. For any other layouts, or even in case of the little hearts and the tiles, maybe a card or two. And let's see what we have here. The lost piece. Okay, here is layout 3. So we've got these acrylic letters left, and we have these stickers left, and all of these. You know, actually, I'm thinking these should have been used instead of, but that's okay. They're fine. These are fine. Let's see, what is the instructions? What do the instructions look like? Yeah, it looks like those were the tiles that were supposed to go there. But you know what? I'm okay with this. Because I don't know if I could even take them off at this point. Oh, I can. Let's see about this guy. I can. put him back. And so these are a little bit better sized for that area. And they're a better size with this particular tile. So this is what's left. Friends Forever, these cute little half circles. It's the little things, hello, cheers, and your strips. So there's still other stuff that you can make with your leftovers. And even some tiles. So there we go. That's layout 3. And let's see. So layout 3, just so we go over everything from the Isabella. Layout 2. And layout 1. So really lovely, lovely papers. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will be coming back with more videos for you. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel, and tell me what you think. I like the designs. I think Close to My Heart does a wonderful job with the designs, the papers that they come up with. And just by the way, here's a whole page of the tile with the chevron on the back, and these are all the pieces that are left. So you could totally make a bunch of cards with what's left, or add those papers to some White Daisy cardstock or other cardstock and design your own page. So thanks again. Take care. Bye now.